How's it going, everybody? Moose here. It is the 10th of May, about 1:30 in the morning. And I am finishing up my day, getting ready to head out, hit the road. My Goldwing, beautiful bike. It has scrapes. It is a few little marks on it from yours truly taking curves a little too fast, but it's mine and the bank's. But we are going to take our trip home. We are going to enjoy a nice cool ride because it's not that bad outside today. It was almost 80 here today in Michigan, and right now probably feels like it's at least in the 60s. We'll check the bike when we get on it. I did do a video the other day. I went for a ride, and I was at the Saline Walmart. Unfortunately, I had an audio fail. We all know what that's like, don't we? Anybody who does motovlogs knows what it's like to have an audio fail. Well, I had mine, and I did not have my Sena on as backup. So, I had no audio. What the hell? That was weird. Gotta pick up my little stand thing. I could move. I think I know where it's from too. When I got here today, I put the kickstand down and the bike shut off, so it was probably stuck in gear. I think that's like probably the second time I've done this since I own this bike. It does not happen very often. I just opened somebody's garage door. Alright, so, as I was saying, I was in Saline, Michigan, and I was at a Walmart, and the video was, I think, self-checkout line should come with an IQ test. And let's talk about that for a minute. Let's get into it. On Saturday, I was in Saline, Michigan, at a Walmart. I'd never been at this Walmart before, but I decided to go there instead of Jackson because, one, I was closer, and two, Jackson's got one scummy Walmart, in my opinion. No offense to anybody who works there or goes there, but damn. But the main epiphany I had while at this Walmart, standing in line to wait to scan and pay for my merchandise, which was a cast iron pan, 8-inch, for camping trips, I realized that self-checkouts, they should come with an IQ test before you're allowed to use them and check out for the day. These people, one group in particular, one set of individuals, oh my God, they couldn't have found their ass with both hands on a map with a GPS coordinates. They couldn't scan anything without having the guy, or the person, there's a guy in this case, who, you know, takes care of the, it's just funny to think about. The guy who takes care of the person who takes care of all the registers, you know, so there's only 4 or 5 self-checkout lines. And one person takes care of all those because they just need somebody there to help out customers and the chance that they have problems in their line. And let's just say this, these two people were taking this man's time, big time. Every time they scan something, it was like, boop, sir, something's wrong with this, sir. The price not, okay, boop, 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 boop. All right, go ahead. They walk away. Boop. Sir, there's something wrong with this thing. He'd go over there, fix it again. Boop. Sir, Boop, sir. It's out, sir. It's something wrong. Boop, sir. Boop, sir. Boop, sir. Son of a bitch. Get out of the line. I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't do anything but sit there and just smile and smirk. We had 3 other people. One lady had one problem she had to have the guy come over for. I understand that. Sometimes I have, but I've never stood in one of those lines and had to have the guy come over every time I scanned something. You had to be there. It was funny. They were still there when I got done paying for my stuff and left, still trying to ring things up, and he was still helping them. Lost cause, man. Oh, it was great. So as you may notice, or you may not notice, because I'll notice, I did it. But today I have the Sena running. That way, if my audio is no good on my GoPro this time, I'll have an audio backup. I think what it was is my camera wasn't pushed all the way into the media mod, and therefore I didn't have audio. Oh, it wasn't a great motovlog anyways, it was just a motovlog. So I've been doing a lot of practicing lately, U-turns on the bike. I try to do a little bit every day. Today wasn't a stellar day for me, but I did do 4 to 6 different U-turns at the GM parking lot. I've been doing pretty good. I gotta do a little better snap and stuff, but I'm learning throttle control, so I'm going slow. But I tried to I tried to do a U-turn on my road on my way home from the Walmart debacle, and wow, this is what happened. As you can see, I kind of went by on a little bit. I had a few things to say to myself. I was a little disappointed. But God darn it all, I wasn't going to let that road beat me that day, so I did it again, and this time I got it right. Or at least I got the bike turned around in the middle of the road, as you can see here. Now, I used to do this turn all the time with my Road King and my Ultra Limited, so I've done it numerous times. First time trying to do it on a DCT, I believe. I may have tried it much before, but I think it was an epic failure then too. Oh, of course, it's one of those roads that'll mind screw you, because you got a curve and a hill to your backside and you got a curve and a hill to your front side. So during that U-turn that you would be trying to make, you're questioning to yourself, is there someone coming over the hill behind me that's going to smack me, or is there someone coming over the top of the hill that's going to smack me? And then, you know, you target fixate like I did, and down in the ditch you go. But I drove it out. If that had been my Kaylee 7, he'd have picked up every nail they had over there. Oh, but I got a lot of practice left to do. And I got to thinking about the road width. I know that I think it was the Ride Like a Pro. I bought that years ago. And it's one of those things you buy, and you know, like anything else, you buy it, and it's never as good as going to the class, I suppose. But on there he said most side streets. Oh, excuse me. On the DVD set, he said most side streets are roughly 24 foot wide. And I believe this is a true statement on his behalf. However, I measured my road, and shoulder to shoulder, 22 feet. So it's a fairly narrow road. Not as narrow as some, but it's a fairly narrow road. So I'm going to do is probably set some tennis balls up, and I'll set them up to 22 feet, 24 feet, 22 feet, and then 18, and can in rhythm. So you know, I'll start doing 24 foot turns, and once I know I can do 24 foot turns without issue, U-turns, I'll take it down to 22, so then it's the width of my street. And then once I get that down, I'll take it down a little more, probably to 20 and to 18. If I can do an 18 foot U-turn on this bike, I'll be pretty happy with myself. That means I'll be able to get on most situations. I hate duck walking, so I usually do U-turns anyways. But I'm just not as good on this bike as I was on the Ultra, and I wasn't great on the Ultra. I was decent. I did lots of practice. I could hold my own with many people who ride. I was a lot better U-turner than a lot of people I ride with. Not better than everybody I rode with. For instance, Carolina man. That man is an animal on a motorcycle. He will make a U-turn and leave you in awe on how he does the U-turn. It looks just effortlessly. Hope you're doing all right, Kev. But yeah, he was something else. So, you know, there's steps. I'm not to the bottom. I'm not the top. I'm somewhere probably in the middle, upper middle. So, practice will make better. It may not be perfect, but it will make better. So I'll keep practicing. Well, I think that's all I have. I'm going to leave the camera running on the way home just in case. But for right now, this is Muth saying I will talk to you later. Thanks for listening. Please like and subscribe. If you want to, you can even subscribe then like. Do what you're gonna do.